Welcome to my Yarn Spun Life. This is Lizzie and this is my channel. Well, I recorded my last video. I was in the hospital. Now as you see, I am at home. I did not come home Sunday. I think that was Sunday. I recorded, 6 days ago. Actually, I had no clue. So this is an update of rest of the hospital stay and stuff. After I recorded that and posted it, they came in and said that my lung x-ray looked really weird. And they weren't sure what it was. They said they want me to go for a CAT scan. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And they come and get me. We go to the CAT scan. And I'm like, I think I was still on 3 liters of oxygen. And we get there. I told them I need oxygen. That I usually do too. And usually I can lay there. And I'm fine. But they laid me down. Helped me lay down. And they said we can put a cushion under your legs. Which that does help. But I could not breathe. And they said it looks like they just want to make sure that I don't have blood clot in my lung. Well, I just couldn't lay down. I could not breathe. And finally, they helped me set up. They said, okay, for now we won't do it. They sent me back to the room. They said, maybe you'll have to come back with a BiPAP. And I'm like, okay, I hope not. But I was hoping that would be the end of it. Yeah. I think I could have maybe done it if it would have just been the CAT scan, but this was with a IV contrast, so it takes a little bit longer. But anyways, I went back to my room, and the doctor comes in and said, okay, we'll do it with the BiPAP. I'm like, okay, that will likely make it a little bit easier. But okay, I was hoping they'd just give it up. Well, they didn't. I went back with the BiPAP. And oh my goodness, it was excruciating. It was pure torture. And I had the IV in my crook of my arm, and I had to put my arms up like this when I went underneath, and they started the IV, and I'm like, it's leaking. And she's like, I think it's okay. And then I said, I taste it. It's very amazing, really. Our bodies are really amazing. And I know not everybody tastes this, but every time they flush my IV, I just like 3 seconds later, I taste it. It's kind of salty, metal tasting. And I said, yep, I taste it. And also it makes you really warm. It makes you feel like you're wetting yourself, which you aren't, but it does feel that way. And I've had it before that. And I said, yep, it feels like I'm wetting myself. So it was like, okay, I was getting it. But oh my goodness, it was horrible. I was almost in tears. I'm like, hurry, hurry. And they got it done. It was quicker than I was afraid of. They had said 5 to 10 minutes. I think they kind of hurried because I hardly could breathe. And then I went back to my room. And the nurse came in to start my antibiotics. They weren't sure. Guess they weren't sure if they were going to keep me or send me home. So they hadn't done any antibiotics yet. And they came back and said that my um, CAT scan was abnormal. It looked weird. And they're going to treat it like pneumonia. So, but he had that IV was not good. It was leaking. They pulled it. He tried to start another IV. He really studied my arm, and he even brought the ultrasound in. It just was not getting it. Finally, they put it in my left crook of the arm. He's like, "Well, you'll just have to keep your arm straight while you're getting your antibiotics," which was I was getting 2 antibiotics, so it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I could do that. I mean, for that long. But after he got that IV in, the respiratory guy walks in, and they're the ones that came and put the BiPAP on me and stuff. So I mean, I wasn't. I was kind of wondering why he was there, but I figured maybe they're going to give me a breathing treatment since they're treating it like pneumonia. And the nurse was like, "Yeah, you'll love this." He came in to do it's blood gas, ABS. What, just a minute. I'm going to look it up. I had looked it up before, and I forgot what it's. It's BGA. Oh, wait a minute. No. ABG. Yeah, okay. It's they get it from your artery, blood test from your artery, and they test to see if you're getting rid of your CO, I think, carbon monoxide. And just before he started, my sister walked in. I'm like, I've had a blood gas done before, and the nurse held my hand while the doctor did. While my sister walked in, I'm like, "I need your hand." He tried twice, and he walks in to do it, and I'm like, uh, "You are good at it." And he's like, "This is my first time." I'm like, "Oh boy." But he said, "No, I've done 4 today and got all of them." And so my sister walks in. "I need your hand." And he tries it twice, and he's like, "I'm giving up." He calls the emergency department and asks for one of the nurses or the respiratory therapist down there. She comes down, and they try it on my. She tries it on my right arm, wrist. First time she didn't get it, and she's like, "Well, right there is the." They find the pulse, and it's painful, and she's like, "It's right there." So she tries it one more time, and she got it. I was so glad because my sister she walked in just right in the right time. She's like, "Well, that was intense. First 15 minutes." So next day, the doctor came in and said, "I'm admitting you." So I was sent up to the 3rd floor. So I was admitted, and the doctor. So Monday, the doctor comes in and he says, "Your CAT scan really looks weird." I'm like, "Really?" I don't know. He might have thought I was kind of excited, which I wasn't. But I was in a way, because about a month or so ago, I couldn't hardly do anything until I was completely out of breath. And actually, I get mad, and now I realize I wasn't feeling good. But I talked to my doctors about it. Talked to my doctor about it, and she listened to my lungs and stuff, and it sounded clear. And she said if it still keeps on, they'll do an x-ray. Well, I think I kind of got used to it. So I thought I didn't, I thought, well, my oxygen was good in her office. It was 95. But it was just, I was just kind of happy to know something was going on. That I'm not just going crazy. Because, but, so they kept me Monday night. And Tuesday, they were doing breathing treatments, doing the antibiotics, treating it like a pneumonia. But he said, I want you to see the lung doctor. Because I guess I'm kind of a mystery patient to them right now. They don't know what is going on right now. So before I left, they made an appointment. I'm going Monday to see the lung doctor. So I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Hopefully it's something simple they can fix. But if not, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I'm having backache right now because I think it's partly because of the stent that I have in. Those are always uncomfortable. And I just wanted to update you guys. And seriously, if you are having but seriously, if you're having a hard time to you're out of breath extra, and it doesn't, and it's just off for your body, get it checked out. I mean, I honestly thought just because I gained some weight, which I did, a few pounds, but I thought I was out of breath because I gained a couple pounds. And like I told Mom, that doesn't even, yes, it makes sense. And I know gaining a little bit more weight is very hard on your body. Don't take me wrong. But you shouldn't be completely out of breath either. So I wish I would have well, then again, I went to the doctor, which I went for something else, but I did let them know. So, anyhow, I am glad to be at home. And, yeah. So, thank you for watching. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. Subscribe so you can hear what is going on later. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.